welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today I am going to be showing you guys all of the things that I've been loving and adoring throughout the month of 2018, through the year of 2018. 2018 is by far the year that has gone by the quickest. It has been the best year of my life. I'm not just saying that. I can cry thinking about how much you guys have done for me over this past year, how much we've grown together, how much you guys have truly changed my life. Throughout the year, things go so quickly. You're busy, you're not thinking, you're constantly doing things, and is that a spider? It's a fluff. You're constantly doing things, and you get so caught up in the motions of life that you don't take the time to sit back and just truly appreciate everything. I thought that I would just sit back, do a relaxed video, and show you guys all the things I've been loving for the year of 2018. Hopefully 2019 is as amazing or even more amazing than 2018. I have every category covered, so I think you guys should grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy the video. As usual, everything will be linked down below. Before we get into this, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I would really appreciate it. We're almost at 200K, which is blowing my mind. So yeah, let's hop right in. I'm going to go through my favorites, kind of like the same motions as if I'm doing my makeup, so it makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to start with a primer, and I don't really love primers. I have never been a primer kind of person, but this has come in my life and completely changed it. It is the Hollywood Flawless Filter Foundation. I don't even know what this is actually. Is it a foundation? Is it not? It has a lot of glow, and what I do is I put this on before my foundation, and it just really gives a beautiful glow that shines through. If you have a little bit of a more matte foundation, you could put it on before. It'll shine through. Now I only apply it around the perimeter of my face. A really good trick in how to look dewy instead of greasy is to apply your highlighting primers around your face. When you look dewy in your T-zone, I find you look greasy, and then even after, I will go in and apply it on top. Also, if you don't want to wear foundation, you can just put this on. It evens out your skin tone. It is just overall a really amazing product. Alright you guys, so it took a lot of hard work, but I was able to narrow it down to one foundation. Normally in my favorites video, I put 2 or 3, but I narrowed it down to 1. Let me know down below if you really know me and you guessed the right foundation. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in Medium for Barcelona. This is my favorite foundation. It is like my second or third bottle of this. It is the perfect, it's called Sheer Glow, but as I said before, it's not sheer and it's not too glowy. Definitely buildable. I would say probably more full coverage, and then it is definitely a great in between really dewy and really matte, so it's the perfect foundation. It lasts really well. Concealer is something that I've really grown to love in 2018. Even if you have a terrible foundation on, if you put a good concealer on, you can still salvage it, you know. The concealer that really stood out to me is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. Now, I am so sad to report that I have actually lost my color. I love the color Nougat. It seemed to have grown legs and walked away because I don't remember bringing that anywhere, and I can't find it to save my life. You need the smallest amount of it. This is for people who love a really high coverage concealer. It beats Shape Tape by far. You don't need to set it with a ton of powder because it dries down really nice. In terms of powder, the best powder in 2018 by far in my books was the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is actually empty. I need to go pick up another one. I finished it off today. It is the most perfect powder for setting your face without making you look dry and cakey. It's my dad. It doesn't make you look dry or cakey. It does have a little bit of not a shimmer in it. That sounds bad for setting your face, but it doesn't make you look so dry. Definitely pricey. Really pricey, but definitely worth it. For pressed powder, this is the only powder you need in your life, whether you're setting your whole face with it or touching up throughout the day. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Pressed Setting Powder. This really blurs your makeup. It sets it perfectly. It is so much better than their loose powder in my opinion. Sometimes I'll even swirl my beauty blender in it and really press under my eye and my cheek area, and it really blurs it out and makes it look flawless. This is the powder I carry around with me every single day. I don't leave my house without it. I do like a more matte look, like I said, in my T-zone, and this really controls it. In terms of bronzers, I have 2. The first is this Tantastic bronzer. It is the only bronzer that I really cannot live without, and I've gone through a lot of them. I mean, I've had this for only a few months, and look how much I've used. It is the perfect combination of warm and golden. It doesn't have shimmer in it, but I don't like a bronzer that has shimmer in it. More often than not, if you want to know what bronzer that I'm wearing, it is this one. It is really fantastic. I hate myself. Let's forget I said that. This is a game changer. This is a Park Avenue Princess bronzer contour palette from Tarte. The formula of this is truly unlike anything I've ever seen before. When you apply it with a brush, you have to go in with a really light hand because it's very pigmented and it's also very creamy. It looks like you're applying a cream bronzer rather than a, you know, regular bronzer. My favorite are these two, and this is what I use on my eyes every single day. At first I thought they were very similar, but these are all the different colors and they're just really pretty. These two don't have shimmer in it, and then these two do, and then these are really nice. I go in with my beauty blender and I pick some up and I'll just brighten my under eye with it. It turns into like a cream. It is the weirdest thing. It smells also like the best thing you'll ever smell in your life. Now I have bronzer everywhere, which is lovely. When it comes to eyeshadow, if you really want to go and learn about the best eyeshadows, go watch Jamie Page, go watch James Charles, because you're not going to find that here, because eyeshadow truly is not something that brings me joy. I mean, I'm primarily a fashion channel, so I don't do extravagant eye looks, and I'm just, you know, a creature of habit. I like sticking with what I know, and this palette should have been named the Tony palette. It is the Natasha Denona Camo palette, and it truly has all of the amazing colors that I wear on the daily. I've spoken about this so many times. You can see all of the beautiful, amazing colors here. My favorite are this one, which I'm not really sure how this goes. I never know if it's like a Rosto and then Dune? I don't ever know. These two are like my absolute favorite, and then if I need to go in with like a wing liner, I'll pick that one up, inner corner highlight. I have not touched my Soft Glam palette. I've not touched my Modern Renaissance palette. If I want a palette, it's this one. It's really good. But at the same time, I need to give an honorable mention to this little guy right here, which has come into my life and changed it completely. It is the Tarte Chrome Paint in Park Avenue Princess. You guys need this in your life. I like a deeper coppery color on my lid. I do have so many other colors. So this is what it looks like. How stunning is that? And then you can just see how stunning that is. Use this every single day. It truly does not take any longer to use this. I literally just pick it up on a brush and apply it, but it makes a big difference because it does truly sparkle and catch people's eye, and I find it's just the perfect color if you like this look. I'm wearing it today. In terms of highlight, there's really one that I use. It is the Anastasia Amrezi highlight. I got this because my best friend Nolan like raved about it and made me buy it, and I do like it. It's really good. Like, it is my favorite highlighter that I own. I'm not someone to go crazy with highlighter. I'm not someone who freaks out over highlighter. If I have one, it's good enough for me. So this one has been really nice. It's definitely very pretty, really nice with my undertone. I don't know if you can see that. It's not chunky glitter, which I do like. I don't really have a favorite eyeliner of 2018. I really use whatever I have. Like, I'm not picky, but this one I used today and I used over the entire summer, and I wanted to talk about it because it doesn't get spoken about enough. It is the Bobbi Brown Golden Bronze Sparkle Long Wear Liquid Liner. It's a brown liquid liner with a little bit of sparkle, and when you have a look like this on, I like it because it is dark enough to, you know, give that winged look, but it kind of looks like it's blending into your eyeshadow, so it's not so stark. I don't like a black liner on my eye. In terms of mascara, I'm pretty simple. So every day I do wear fake lashes, which I know sounds crazy. It literally saves me time from putting mascara on, because what I'll do, let me give you a little tip. I'll walk you through exactly what I do. So these are the Kiss Page Boy lashes. These are my favorite. I also like the number 11s, but I like these better. So these are the lashes, and what I do is I take one pair. You really seem to get 4 pairs of lashes. You can take one pair, one lash, and use it on both eyes, because what I do is I just put it on the ends. So I take this glue, which is my absolute favorite. It is the Duo Dark Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. I like this one because it's black, you don't see the white. It also doesn't smell as repulsive as the regular one. And then I have to use less mascara. This is the only mascara I ever use. It is the Essence Get Big Lashes Triple Black Mascara. It is like $2 from the drugstore. I talk about it all the time. Do yourself a favor and pick it up. I refuse to use anything else. I don't care if it's a $500 mascara, I will still use this one. You guys know I absolutely adore my lipsticks, and specifically my lip liners. I have one combination that has stood out to me, and these are the only things that you need. in your life if you like a brownie nude. So for lip liners, my favorite, absolute favorite is Kylie Jenner Iced Latte. I also like caramel and I like coconut, but if I had to pick one, it would be Iced Latte. It's what I'm wearing today. Very specific in how I do this. I also like Anywhere Caffeine from Makeup Forever, but I prefer this one. Then I go in with this. This is my favorite gloss. You have to like sticky glosses if you're going to use this. This is the Glossier gloss. I have a backup of it because I refuse to run out. Then I go in with this lipstick, which is Nude Kate from Charlotte Tilbury, which I'm almost done. It is a perfect peachy, it's not pinky, light nude. It's not too light. It is just really good. Can't get enough of this nude. It's the only nude I reach for, really. If you don't like a sticky gloss though, you can still get the same look using this. This is the Fenty Diamond Milk Lip Gloss. It's my second one of these. I also like the classic one, but I gravitate towards this one a little bit more. Now we're moving on to skincare. I don't have that much skincare. When I find something that works for me, I stick with it. These are my two things that I use every single day. This is the Boschka, I don't know. Makeup Breakup Oil. They formulated it differently because it burns my eyes like crazy. It's like hell when you get this in your eye. And I didn't used to do that, but if you just keep your eyes closed, like, you'll survive. Then this is the Soy Face Cleanser. If I had to pick one of the two, I would go with this one because it truly transforms your skin. When I don't use this, my skin hates me. These are both from Paula's Choice, not sponsored, pay for them myself. The Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Salicylic Acid. This is life-changing. I apply this with a cotton pad. It seems very moisturizing too, almost maybe like there's an oil in it. But I apply this at night, kind of like my toner, and it just literally keeps my skin so clear. When I don't use that, like maybe once a week, I'll use this retinol. It's the 1% retinol treatment. You have to be careful because it's really, really strong. I've been using it for years, so my skin is used to it, but build a tolerance up to it because 1% retinol is very strong. Last two skincare things are my face cream, which I bought another face cream and it just doesn't compare. This is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is my second one. And then for exfoliating, I can't get enough of this Summer Fridays Overtime Mask. Alrighty guys, let's talk about hair. I got a lot of questions about hair, specifically how I curl it, so I will tell you the exact steps that I do right now. I wash my hair with this. This is the Olaplex. This is a conditioner, but I use a shampoo and conditioner. You really need the smallest amount. I prefer this over the actual treatment. It is just truly the best shampoo and conditioner. I wash my hair maybe once or twice a week, and it's truly because of this. Like, this dry shampoo is the best. It's a godsend. I went on and on and on for years about how I hate dry shampoo. It's the worst. It's like my worst nightmare. And then I found this, and it actually cleans your hair. Like, it literally says actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor, and it really does. I've never come across a dry shampoo like this. It's expensive, but I promise you it's worth it because there's no other product that does this. Like, it doesn't leave a sticky residue. It doesn't make your hair look thick and gross. And this is also very important, also from Living Proof. Oh my god, there's an eyelash stuck to the bottom. That's insane. It is the Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder. I got this in the summer and I still am not out of it. So all you do is you go in and you zhuzh it up. Ugh, doesn't taste good. You can adjust whether you want more body or less body, and this, I love a lot of texture to my spray. I do. I like a lot of texture to my hair, and this is really good. And then recently, if you're wondering, this is the curler that I use. It's from T3. I think it's either 3/4 of an inch to an inch. I don't really know. It's that big. But it's a smaller barrel, and I do like the smaller barrel. Recently, I just like a tighter curl. Maybe it's because it's the holidays. Like, it's a good curler, but it's really expensive. Any curling wand that's this size will work. Okay, so two favorites of mine have to do with my nails. You guys know I do my nails myself. This is the Polygel kit that I actually did a whole video on. I'll link it for you guys. It is so easy. You can do your nails at home. You do need a little LED UV light. I just did my own nails. Now, I didn't put a top coat on them, so they're looking kind of crazy. This is a dip powder set, which I'll also link down below. The dip powder set is another one of my favorites. I did my nails with them, so you know, if you like what my nails look like, that's what I did. But you can get this a similar look with this if you want to save money and do your nails at home. The kits are a little bit expensive, but in the long run, you do save a lot of money. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite perfumes. Now I've never been someone who has, you know, really cared about perfumes. You know, I had the ones that I liked and I didn't strive. A few months ago, I went on like a little perfume extravaganza. I wanted to find like every perfume that I loved in the world. I don't know what I was going through, but I wanted new perfumes. I have a few that really stood out to me in 2018. This is the first one, Brazilian Crush Spray Body Fragrance Mist. This smells like you genuinely could just, you know, smell like this. Like, it is probably my favorite scent out of all of my perfumes, and it's a body mist. It also lasts on you really, really well. If I could only have one scent for the rest of my life, I think it would honestly be this. Next with that, these are kind of newer, but I have been dying for both of these. These are from the brand Gisou, which is Negin MISCELLANEOUS brand. The honey infused hair oil. What I really like about this is that it doesn't feel so greasy. Like, you could put on literally 2 like little squirts of this and your hair doesn't feel greasy, and it really moisturizes your hair and leaves a lot of shine. I use it every day. And then this is the hair perfume, which it kind of smells similar to this, if I'm being honest, just less intense and has like more of a sweet honey scent. It is just the best smell. I've been using this not just as a hair perfume, because that's what this is. I've been using it as like my regular perfume, and I'll spray this in the morning and I'll still smell it at night. When I want a more floral sweet scent, like I want to be smelled, I put on Flower Bomb. Like, anyone who wears this, as soon as they walk into the room, you smell them. Like, it's a very intense scent. This is a newer one, but I had to talk about it because it's a holiday scent and it's exclusive to Holt Renfrew. It's the Malone Ginger Biscuit Cologne. This one smells like a ginger biscuit. I don't know, like warm and inviting, and like it smells like the holiday season and like baked goods, and it's just really sweet. And then last but not least, I have to talk about this. This is the Nimat Vanilla Musk Oil. No matter what I'm doing, I wear this. It's not like a perfume that you're like, oh yeah, she's wearing perfume. It's like, does she just smell that good? I'm going to talk about a latest bag of mine that you guys may have seen. So this is a newer favorite of mine. This is the Prada Cahier bag in black. This velvet. The only thing I don't like about this is that it gets, like, you know, I need like a lint roller just for this bag. I really like the shape of this bag. A little bit more expensive, but this has been like one of my favorite bags for recently, and I can tell that I'm just going to use this to death because it goes with everything. The strap is like a perfect length for a shoulder bag. It's my favorite bag that I have for 2018, above and beyond even my Chanel bags, which is crazy because I never thought that I would say that. And I love it. It's so pretty. Another favorite of mine, which is also a newer favorite, is this watch right here. This is from Amazon. I actually created a page on Amazon. You can see how pretty it is. I wanted a watch and I didn't want to spend, you know, thousands of dollars on it. So I looked on Amazon, trusty Amazon. They had this watch, which is from Seiko. I don't know. It is absolutely stunning. It's everything I wanted in a watch, and it was $100 and something. So I will link it down below. I'll link my entire Amazon page down below. I created a page with all of my favorite things so that you can just shop them, and it makes it really easy for you guys. A few shows that I loved in 2018 was The Big Bang Theory, because I don't know why, I just fell in love with it, and also the show You on Netflix. I think it was my favorite show of 2018. Like, I just watched it and I truly blew my mind. Like, I watched a whole series. There's only one series on Netflix. I watched it all in one day. In terms of podcasts, my favorite podcast is, of course, My Favorite Murder. I can't get over that freaking podcast. I love it. I wait for the episodes to come out. So I'm not going to go through and show you like my favorite fashion pieces, but in terms of brands that I absolutely loved in 2018 was Zara. Zara was on a whole new level in 2018. I don't know if they changed designers, but I just loved everything that they came out with. And then also Walmart. Of course, I had to talk about Walmart. Walmart is like my favorite store in the world. I wear their clothes literally every day. And then lastly, Amazon. I have a fashion section, a beauty section, a lifestyle section, and also if you want to know what I film on and like all the stuff I use, the mic, the lights and everything, I have a whole camera equipment section. So I will leave that down below. Those are also my favorite. Of course, I had to talk about Signet collection. I'm using the beautiful star case. So pretty. We're almost completely sold out of this collection. It is so stunning. Like, so pretty. I'm so happy and so grateful for all of the love and support that both CNC and Signet collection had. Also, my favorite pieces from CNC for 2018 was this necklace. This is the Selena necklace. This is the Trident ring. It's so pretty. I'm wearing a size 5. It's just truly beautiful. And then this is the Selena ring. We also have a Selena bracelet and it matches the necklace. Alright you guys, I think that was it for my 2018 favorites. Let me know what your standout products were down below. Did we have any similar favorites? Let me know that as well. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I hope you guys had a wonderful 2018, and I hope you have an even better 2019. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and I will see you back here next time.